Dear students, let's continue with our discussion on trigonometric functions. Let's have a look at another problem. If a plus b is equal to 45 degree, then prove that 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2, and hence deduce that tan 22.5 degree is equal to root 2 minus 1. Okay. See here, they have given that a plus b is equal to 45 degree. A plus b is equal to 45 degree. I'll apply tan to this equation, taking tan on both sides. That means tan of a plus b is equal to tan 45 degree. Tan a plus b is equal to tan 45 degree. Okay. What is the formula for tan a plus b? Tan a plus b, it is nothing but tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. That formula we know. That's equal to tan 45 degree. What's the value of tan 45 degree? Tan 45 degree, it is nothing but 1. Okay. Now, take this 1 minus tan a tan b to RHS. Cross multiply. I am taking this factor to RHS. So, that will give you tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay. Now, I will bring this minus tan a tan b to LHS. Okay. So, on LHS, we have tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b. On RHS, there is minus tan a tan b. I am bringing it to LHS. When it comes to LHS, it will become plus tan a tan b. So, on RHS, you have 1 now. Okay, 1 is remaining. We had 1 minus tan a tan b. So, I have written this as tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b equal to 1. Now, I will add 1 to this equation. Adding 1 on both sides. Adding 1 on both sides. Okay. Okay. So, that means you will have 1 plus tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b. On RHS, already there is 1. I am adding 1 more. So, 1 plus 1, that will become 2. Okay. Then 1 plus tan a plus, now look at these two terms. From these two, I will take tan b as a common factor. Let me take tan b as a common factor here. So, if I take tan b as common, what will remain? Here 1 will remain. Here tan a will remain. Tan b into 1 plus tan a is equal to 2. Okay. Now, look at this. I will consider this as one term and this as the another term. Between these two, I would like to take 1 plus tan a as a common factor. Here 1 plus tan a is there, here also 1 plus tan a is there. So, together I will take 1 plus tan a as a common factor. Then what will remain? Here 1 will remain and here tan b will remain. So, 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. That is what we were asked to prove. So, when a plus b is equal to 45 degree, we were asked to show that 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. That we have proved. Okay. Further, there is another question here, that is, and hence deduce that tan 22.5 degree is equal to root 2 minus 1. You are also asked to prove that tan 22.5 degree equal to root 2 minus 1. See here, if the question is and hence deduce that, that means after proving this result, with the help of this result, we have to show that tan 22.5 degree is equal to root 2 minus 1. So, by making use of this result, let me consider this result. 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. This is what we have. Now, with the help of this, we have to show that tan 22.5 degree equal to root 2 minus 1. Okay. See, this is possible. When it is possible? It is possible only when a plus b is equal to 45 degree. Sum of these two angles, if that is equal to 45 degree, then only we can use this formula. Okay. So, now I will make a substitution as put a is equal to b is equal to 22.5 degree. Then will this condition hold good? The condition is that sum of these two, a plus b, must be equal to 45 degree. So, here I am taking a as 22.5 degree, b as 22.5. 22.5 plus 22.5, that will give you 45. 22 plus 22, 44 plus half here and half there, together it will become 45 degree. So I am taking A is equal to B is equal to 22.5 degree. Okay, then what happens? 1 plus tan 22.5 degree into 1 plus tan 22.5 degree. So it will become whole square is equal to 2. I am taking A is equal to B is equal to 22.5. 1 plus tan 22.5 degree into 1 plus tan 22.5 degree. Together it will become 1 plus tan 22.5 degree whole square, that is equal to 2. Taking square root here, so you get 1 plus tan 22.5 degree is equal to root 2. Okay, then take 1 into RHS, that will give you tan 22.5 degree is equal to root 2 minus 1. Okay, now some of you may get one doubt, that is, sir, why did you take root 2 only? Why not plus or minus root 2? When I take square root here, I should get plus or minus root 2, right? Now I have taken plus root, so we got the answer as root 2 minus 1. Suppose if I take minus root 2, then what will happen? If I take minus root 2, then I am getting tan 22.5 degree is equal to minus root 2 minus 1, which is not true. This is not true. Why it is not true? Because look at this, this is negative, minus root 2 minus 1, that is negative, and 22.5 degree is in the first quadrant, 22.5 degree, it is in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all the trigonometric functions are positive, so obviously tan is also positive there. It cannot be negative, therefore I cannot take it as minus root 2 minus 1. It has to be plus root 2 only, so it should be root 2 minus 1. This is positive, of course. Root 2 is approximately around 1.4, right? 1.41, etc. So that minus 1, this is positive. Okay, so it should be root 2 minus 1 and not minus root 2 minus 1. Okay, after this problem, let's move to our next concept, which is multiple and submultiple angles. Multiple and submultiple angles. Multiple and submultiple angles. Okay, so what is that? Let me explain. Let A be any angle. A is any angle, then 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, etc. These are all called multiple angles. If A is any angle, then 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, etc. Those are called multiple angles of A. Multiple angles of A. That means A is multiplied by 2, A is multiplied by 3, A is multiplied by 4, and so on. Then, if A is an angle, then A by 2, A by 3, A by 4, etc. These are called submultiple angles of A. That means A is divided by 2, A is divided by 3, A is divided by 4, etc. Those are called the submultiple angles of A. Is it clear? If A is an angle, then 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, etc. Those are called multiple angles of A. And when A is any angle, then A by 2, A by 3, A by 4, etc. Those are called the submultiple angles of A. Okay. Now, there are few formulae. Let me derive those formulae. Formulae for multiple angles as well as submultiple angles. Okay. First, let me derive formula for multiple angles, that is, what is sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, then what about sin 3a, cos 3a, tan 3a, etc. Those formula let us discuss now. First one, sin 2a, that is equal to 2 sin a cos a, which is also equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 plus tan square a. Okay, let me prove this result. That is 2 sin a is equal to, sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. First I will prove this result, and then with the help of this I will prove that also. Okay, proof. We know that sin a plus b, this formula you know, sin a plus b, that's equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So this you should know. Gottilliravaru we don't know that anbirire. Gottilliravaru we know that anbirire. Sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is a very well known formula. In this, I'll put B is equal to A. Replace B by A. Wherever there is B, you substitute A. So what do you get then? Sin A plus A, that's equal to sin A cos A. In place of B, I am substituting A plus cos A sin A. Okay? Sin A plus A, that means sin 2A. That's equal to. Here this is sin A cos A, this is also sin A cos A. Sin A cos A plus sin A cos A will give you 2 sin A cos A. Sorry. So sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A. That's what we want. Okay. Further, I should also show that it is equal to 2 tan A by 1 plus tan square. Let me prove that. So I'll consider this sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A. Okay, fine. Now what I do is I'll write this as 2 sin A cos A divided by 1. If I divide this quantity by 1, what will happen? Same thing will remain, right? 2 sin A cos A same as 2 sin A cos A divided by 1, right? Now this is equal to 2 sin A cos A divided by, that 1 is there now, I am writing 1 as sin square A plus cos square A. 1 can be written as sin square A plus cos square A, because you know sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So I am writing 1 as sin square A plus cos square A. Now I'll divide both numerator as well as the denominator by cos square A. Dividing by cos square A. I'm dividing by cos square A. So here you get 2 sin A cos A divided by cos square A whole divided by, here what do you get? Sin square A by cos square A plus cos square A by cos square A. I am dividing by cos square A. I am dividing both the numerator and the denominator by cos square A. Okay. Look here. Here I'll cancel this cos A. One of those cos A gets cancelled. So here you have sin A by cos A. 2 into sin A by cos A. Sin A by cos A is nothing but tan A. So it will become 2 tan A divided by, in the denominator what happens? Sin square A by cos square A. Sin square A by cos square A, that is equal to tan square A plus cos square A by cos square A, which is nothing but 1. So you have 2 tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A. Tan square A plus 1 can also be written as 1 plus tan square A. Hence we have this formula, sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A, that's also equal to 2 tan A divided by 1 plus tan square A. You should remember this formula. Of course, proof also. Proof is very simple. If you know sin A plus B formula, you can get it, not an issue. So you should remember the formula also, proof also, very important. Let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next formula rather. Cos 2A. Okay. Let me explain what is cos 2A. Cos 2A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. This is also equal to 2 cos square A minus 1. That's also equal to 1 minus 2 sin square A, which is also equal to 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. Okay, this is the formula. Cos 2A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A, that's also equal to 2 cos square A minus 1, that's equal to 1 minus 2 sin square A, which is again equal to 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Let me prove this result now. Okay, prove. Cos A plus B. Cos A plus B formula you know. What is cos A plus B? Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This formula you know, you have derived this. Yesterday also in the maths paper also same question was there. It was in terms of x and y. Derive a formula for cos x plus y, right? So cos x plus y, that's equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. That means cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay, in this, replace b by a. Replace b by a. In other words, wherever there is b, we have to replace it by a. In place of b, we should write a. So what do you get? Cos a plus a is equal to cos a into cos a minus sin a into sin a. In place of b, I am substituting a. Okay, so that means cos 2a, a plus a is 2a, is equal to cos a into cos a. Cos a into cos a is equal to cos square a minus sin a into sin a. Sin a into sin a is equal to sin square a. So we have cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. That means I have proved this one. Okay. Now let me prove the second one. For that, what I do is I'll keep this cos square a as it is, and sin square a we can write it as 1 minus cos square a. Sin square a can be written as 1 minus cos square a. Okay, then what happens? Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus 1 plus cos square a. Cos square a minus 1 plus cos square a, that's equal to 2 cos square a minus 1. Okay, so we got this result, cos 2a equal to cos square a minus sin square a, and that's also equal to 2 cos square a minus 1. That much we have got. Now further, this is equal to, here I will write cos square a as 1 minus sin square a. Okay, cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a. That's equal to 2 minus 2 sin square a minus 1. I am just taking this 2 inside. 2 minus 2 sin square a minus 1. That's equal to 2 minus 1 is 1 minus 2 sin square a. So you have cos 2a equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a. Well, see, if you directly want without this, if you directly want from here to here, that also can be done. In this, if I replace cos square a by 1 minus sin square a, I am going to get 1 minus sin square a minus sin square a. So that will also give us 1 minus 2 sin square a. In that way also we can prove. Okay. So now I want to show that cos 2a is also equal to 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. For that, I will consider this. Cos 2a is equal to, I will consider this formula, cos square a minus sin square a. Okay. Now cos square a minus sin square a is also equal to cos square a minus sin square a divided by 1, right? Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. I am writing cos square a minus sin square a as cos square a minus sin square a divided by 1. Now that 1, you know what to do, like what we did in the previous case. That 1 we shall write it as cos square a plus sin square a. 1 can be written as cos square a plus sin square a. Okay, so we have 1, I have written that as cos square a plus sin square a. Now I will divide by cos square a. Divide both the numerator and the denominator by cos square a. Dividing by cos square a. So when I divide by cos square a, what will happen? So if I divide this equation by cos square a, divide this expression by cos square a, I am dividing both numerator and denominator by cos square a. So cos square a by cos square a, that is 1 minus sin square a by cos square a, that will be tan square a, and here cos square a divided by cos square a is 1 plus sin square a by cos square a is equal to tan square a. Okay. So we have the formula cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a, that's equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, that's equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a, and it's also equal to 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. Okay. After this, let's go to the next one. The next formula is cos tan 2a. After sin 2a and cos 2a, let's go to tan 2a. Tan 2a, that's equal to, the formula is 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. Tan 2a equal to 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Proof. We know this formula. We know that, which formula? Tan a plus b. Tan a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. In this, let us replace b by a. Replacing b by a. Wherever there is b, I am writing a. So that will give you tan a plus a plus a. That's equal to tan a plus tan a. In place of b, I am writing a divided by 1 minus tan a into tan a. So tan a plus a, which means tan 2a, is equal to tan a plus tan a, that will give you 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. Tan a into tan a, that is tan square a. So you have the formula tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. Okay. After this, let's go to sin 3a formula. Sin 3a. This is the fourth one. Sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, and after that sin 3a. Sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Proof. Sin 3a, I will write sin 3a as sin 2a plus a. I am writing 3a as 2a plus a. Okay. Now this looks like sin a plus b. It's in the form sin a plus b. We know that sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So that I am using here sin a cos b. Sin a is sin 2a into cos b, that means cos a, plus cos a means cos 2a here, into sin a. Okay, sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin a. Cos a sin b. Okay. Sin x plus y. Sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. In that way, that formula I am using. Now sin 2a, already we have proved that sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. That I will write. Into, we have cos a plus cos 2a. For cos 2a we have several formula. Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a, that's equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a, cos square a, 2 cos square a minus 1, etc. But I prefer 1 minus 2 sin square a. Already we have proved that cos 2a is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a. That I am writing here into sin a. Okay. This is equal to 2 sin a into cos a into cos a. That will become cos square a plus, bring it inside, sin a minus 2 sin cube a. 2 sin square a into sin a will become 2 sin cube a. Okay. Next, here cos square a, I am writing cos square a as 1 minus sin square a. Cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. Sin a minus 2 sin cube a. Okay, this is equal to 2 sin a, you just multiply 2 sin a into this. So 2 sin a into 1, that will give you 2 sin a minus 2 sin cube a. 2 sin a into minus sin square a, that will give you 2 sin cube a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. Okay, plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. Now look here, 2 sin a plus sin a, that is 3 sin a. 2 sin a plus sin a is equal to 3 sin a minus 2 sin cube a minus 2 sin cube a, that will be minus 4 sin cube a. Okay. So we have the formula sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Okay. See here, you may be thinking, sir, for cos 2a we had so many different formulas, but then why did you use this? That is because, see, we want sin 3a is equal to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Everything is in terms of sin. So here also I want to write cos 2a in terms of sin. So cos 2a in terms of sin means 1 minus 2 sin square a. That's the reason. And after that here also cos square a, we want everything in terms of sin. So I wrote cos square a as 1 minus sin square a. And then the simplification. That's all. Okay. Next. Cos 3a. Cos 3a is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Let us prove this result. Cos 3a. I will write cos 3a as cos 2a plus a. I am writing 3a as 2a plus a. This looks like cos a plus b. Cos a plus b, I will write in the next step. Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Okay, cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. That formula I am using. Now cos 2a. Here, say in the previous case, I wrote cos 2a as 1 minus 2 sin square a. Whereas now I will write cos 2a as 2 cos square a minus 1 into cos a minus sin 2a is nothing but 2 sin a cos a into sin a. That's equal to multiply 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 sin square a into cos a. Okay, that's equal to 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 into sin square a. I am writing sin square a as 1 minus cos square a into cos a. Sin square a can be written as 1 minus cos square a into cos a. So this is equal to 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 into 1 into cos a, that will become minus 2 cos a. Then minus 2 into minus cos square a into cos a, that will become plus 2 cos cube a. That's equal to 2 cos cube a plus 2 cos cube a, that will give you 4 cos cube a minus 2 cos a minus 2 cos a, that will give you minus 3 cos a. So 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a, that's what we want. Cos 3a is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Okay, next result. Tan 3a. Tan 3a is equal to 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by 1 minus 3 tan square a. Tan 3a is equal to 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by 1 minus 3 tan square a. Okay, let us prove this result as well. Tan 3a, as usual, we will write 3a as 2a plus a. That's equal to, this is of the form tan a plus b. Tan a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. So if I am using that formula, this will become tan 2a plus tan a divided by 1 minus tan 2a into tan a. Okay, that's equal to, what is tan 2a? Tan 2a is equal to 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. plus tan A divided by 1 minus 2 tan A divided by 1 minus tan square A into tan A. Okay. Now here we will simplify. I'll take the LCM as 1 minus tan square A, 1 minus tan square A, then the numerator is 2 tan A plus tan A into 1 minus tan square A. Tan A into 1 minus tan square A, that will become tan A minus tan cube A divided by, see here, tan A into 1 minus tan square A. Tan A into 1 is tan A. Tan A into minus tan square A will give you minus tan cube A. In the denominator also, 1 minus tan square A is the LCM. Then in the numerator here, it will become 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan A into tan A. See, LCM is 1 minus tan square A. This 1 minus tan square A will come here. 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan A into tan A. 2 tan A into tan A is 2 tan square A. Okay, 2 tan square A. So here this 1 minus tan square A gets cancelled. Then what do we have? 2 tan A plus tan A, that is 3 tan A minus tan cube A divided by 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan square A, it will become 1 minus 3 tan square A. 1 minus tan square A minus 2 tan square A, that is 1 minus 3 tan square A. This is the formula for tan 3A. Tan 3A is equal to 3 tan A minus tan cube A divided by 1 minus 3 tan square A. Okay. Students, with this I will stop today's class. In the next class we will discuss submultiple angle formula, okay, which all of which can be obtained by multiple angles only. So with the help of these multiple angles we can derive the formula for submultiple angles. Okay. So as always, I asked you to prepare one list. In that list you include this, how many did I derive? 6 formulae, that is sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, then sin 3a, cos 3a, tan 3a. All these 6 formula you include in your list and of course in your mind also. Okay, thank you.